and the best of one series are going to start. Now, in this first game, spawning in the bottom left hand corner of the map, we have a pink Zerg player from Skillforge. Is this going to be IceTea? And he is facing off against the orange Zerg player from Extreme Supremacy. It is going to be Granitor. Now, I do have to admit, it has been a few days since I've last casted a game, so I'm very sorry if I'm a little bit rusty for that, but stick with it, and well, 1-2 games I should be back to the normal level. Everything has been kind of hectic so far, but let's see what these players have to offer each other. IceTea being a master player, Granitor, I did not check his profile, but he's currently in Diamond League, but a top Diamond player at that. So it should still be a lot of fun. And in a best of one series, anything can happen. But these Zerg players have not opted to go for the cheese immediately. Normally, what you do see on this map, however, is that the first Overlord is going to be sent towards the vertical spawn location. So the Overlords would immediately intercept. Granitor is not going for that. He is sending his first Overlord to the horizontal spawn, where of course IceTea cannot have spawned because the horizontal spawns have been disabled. Now Granitor has opted to go for a 15 pool. He's going to go for the hatchery right after that. He's sending out the drone a little bit early, but we will see the hatch first come down from IceTea. This is a pretty big map, so with the late scout it is something that you can get away with. Now IceTea is just going to go for that hatch first, following that up with an extractor. That is pretty much as greedy as you can go, because 10 pools are extremely difficult to hold, just because your spawning pool is just going to be so incredibly late. But everything is not looking too bad on the other side of the map either. The orange Zerg player Granitor also putting down that natural base, of course, also going to go for his gas. And the timing for IceTea is going to be a little bit better, but that is going to translate. If everything is optimal, it will translate in like a 20 seconds difference in Zergling speed, maybe even less than that, and that's a very small timing to hit. So it is not going to be too relevant in this setup whatsoever. But the first two Zerglings of Granitor have been made, most likely to scout out the map, maybe take the Xel'Naga watchtower, at least have a look at what is going on. His queen, well, no, that's his first queen that is popping right now. Oh, that's actually okay. Nah, the queen is still pretty much in time, but he has to start a second one immediately. He's keeping it towards his main base. That is something that you don't see every day, because normally you'd start a second queen immediately and send the first queen down towards your natural base so you can start injecting in that location too. But he will start producing it at that location. That means that he's probably going to lose one inject, and if he would send it immediately down, that can hurt you in the early stages of this game. It's not the biggest of deals. The composition, well, exactly, the units that you make from your larva are going to be a lot more important. But both these players are going to go for that Zergling speed. What's the difference in that? It is 7 seconds. That, well, yeah, the 7 seconds that IceTea is going to have it sooner, and that is not going to be relevant at all. I believe even this Overlord is even going to live right now. Maybe a little bit of miss micro, but both players know where they are. The Zerglings will be scouring around the map to see if something is hidden, of course. And the Zerglings of Granitor will finally find the base. They have not, well, the Overlord has seen the creep, he has seen the Overlords, of course. But the scouting pattern of that first Overlord is just so incredibly odd to see. But IceTea will repel this. No scout for Granitor in this game. And IceTea will take out the last Zergling. His Zergling speed has just finished up. He might try and take out these Zerglings too, but now already the Zergling speed of Granitor also finishing up. And he has to go. He has to return back home. And the Banelings are getting morphed in. Is there also a Baneling nest for Granitor? No, there is not, but there are a lot of Zerglings on the way. So let's see how these Baneling detonations are going to be. Both players being a little bit supply blocked, but an Overlord for IceTea is about to finish up. So not the biggest of deals, but those clumps of Zerglings can be so painful. The first nice Baneling hit has gone down. The second one was also nice, but the third one not so good, but still decent. IceTea has gotten a very good attack here. Oh, and those Baneling detonations can be huge. 5 Zerglings with 1 Baneling detonation, another 4 with 1 Baneling detonation. This is looking very good for IceTea, and it looks like he's just gonna take the win. No Queen at the natural base, drones are falling right now. Zerglings are attacking that natural base. He's not moving up that high ground just yet, but there is nothing here on the high ground. Yes, a lot of Zerglings are popping out, but there are 2 Banelings waiting for them. There are 2, well, there are 2 more morphing in right now, and he's moving up to that high ground. The Baneling's getting such good detonations for IceTea, and it looks like he will take the win with already 18 supply advantage. Queen at the main base is gonna get taken out, and drones will be falling, and nothing but Zerglings is streaming across the map. IceTea takes the win and moves forward to the round of 64.